Everybody, before we get into this morning's update as we start the trading week, we have a lot of stuff to go over. First things first, XRP's down to 0.436 as we've imploded. We've fallen below the 44-cent mark. We fell as far as just around the 432 level, maybe a little bit farther down to about the 43-cent level. But now we're going to see, does the 432 hold, or we're going to fall back down to that 422 and fall back within the descending triangle, which was the breakout point of this pattern formation, how we got up to almost just about 59 cents. But now, as you can see, we've reversed. We've got Bitcoin down under 28,000, right around 27,900. Came on last night at almost 1 o'clock in the morning to talk about how Binance, for a second time, suspended withdrawals of Bitcoin as the largest offloading of Bitcoin in its history of 172 to 176,000 Bitcoin happened on Binance. So they stopped the withdrawal process. As you can see, the Dow futures is up 81, S&P's up 575, NASDAQ's down 2375. So it's going to be an ultra volatile day in the markets. Make sure you hit that motherfucking like button. It will greatly help push me through the analytics. And if you're wondering about my left eye, I have keratoconus, and I can't see out of my left eye. It's a big blur. I have a big scarring on my left eye, so that's why it waters sometimes in the morning, but no harm, no foul. And for everybody who's paying attention, this is the urgency that I was stating at the start of the weekend about we could drop very, very quickly, and I talked about the 432 and 422 levels are on deck, and we've absolutely hit there. Make sure to hit that like button, and I'll catch you on the other side of the intro.
Binance closes BTC withdrawals amid congestion on the Bitcoin network. Crypto exchange Binance closed Bitcoin, BTC, withdrawals on May 7 due to an alleged overflow of transactions on the Bitcoin network. Bitcoin mempool was clogged with over 400,000 transactions waiting to be processed at the time of writing. The mempool is known as the waiting area for incoming transactions before they are verified independently by each node on the network. We in number 39. They temporarily closed $BTC withdrawals as the #Bitcoin network is experiencing a congestion issue. Our team is currently working on a fix until the network is stabilized and will reopen $BTC withdrawals as soon as possible. Rest assured, funds are safe. Binance, at Binance, May 7, 2023. Behind the congestion is believed to be a surge in BRC20 transactions in the last few days.
Good morning. 9:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, May 8th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So I just wanted to play that little 45 seconds so you could understand what was going on with Binance last night. Since last night, the withdrawal window has opened back up, but as you've seen, there was 400,000 transactions waiting. So this could be a very, very volatile start to the trading week, and everybody needs to understand. And yes, I talk about the micro levels, and yeah, I talked about when 1.139 broke, we were coming down to 1.095 and maybe even worse. These micro levels are important for a reason. If this decides to pull down, it very well could come all the way back down and retest this line coming across. And that's just playing out the pattern that's farther across and playing it out in time. And that's down to 973 billion. So pay very close attention. We're starting off very, very bearish this morning. And the crazy thing is the US dollar currency index hasn't done anything special, except it could be hinting at its reversal at 101.16. If not, it's coming down to 100.34, and that's its last stand. Do you think the USA is ready to let the US dollar die yet? It remains to be seen. Commodities are on to a hot start this morning. We've got gold at 2024. We've got silver at 2560, down just a tad. And now we've got Bitcoin down to 27,730. This is no surprise to anybody who watches my channel. You might be surprised because you don't believe in what I'm doing, or you think that everything goes up in a straight line, or you still believe somehow, some way that we are in a bull market. even though this rally has been nothing but a bear market rally or nothing but short coverings, as I've stated and done updates about. Last night I did the update about what was coming today. Bitcoin was still at 28,300 when I put the update out. XRP was at 4420 area as we were dropping, and I showed yesterday morning before the drop, early afternoon before the drop, and then I did an update regarding when it was happening and that Bitcoin was getting ready to roll over as it was happening. And now we're at 27,700 and some change this morning, down another 500 points. And then I even came on at 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. and talked about the Binance debacle as they halted withdrawals for a second time early a.m. Now XRP or Bitcoin, we're looking to break this 27,650. And remember what comes after this, a 9% drop down to 25,194. And we've been talking about this for the better part of a month, it feels like. Once we break this area, it's a big drop, folks. I believe it's about 9%. Just make sure. It might be a little bit less. Oh, no, it's 9%, ladies and gentlemen. I've measured this out. 9%. So that's what we're looking at for Bitcoin. And this is very urgent. Don't come in here and be like, oh, technical analysis doesn't matter. How do you think I was ahead of this? How do you think I managed to stay ahead of this all the time? Because technical analysis matters. Yeah, we could get a return rally. But we're at the 435 level now. Now we've fallen firmly between that 44-cent resistance and now the 432 support. If we break that, we've only got a few stops to go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the breakout point on this descending triangle right around 42 cents now. And if you fall back within that, good night. Good night, sweetheart. If you fall back within this, the bottom of this first area is 36 cents. And then it gets even worse. Then you have to fall back into the all-time pattern. And if you break that 44 or 422, then at the very bottom here, you've got 396. You break that, you fall back into the 2017 uptrend, or the 2021 uptrend that comes down to 35 cents. You break that, you come to the 2017, and this doesn't mean it's guaranteed to happen, but this is what happens as you break down these formations. The 2017 uptrend goes all the way to 19.1, and the 2013 uptrend goes all the way down to that 1.5 level. If we bring it out into a farther level, this is something I've been covering for a very long time, as I knew that this was going to eventually play into take effect. And this play, we had this move down here, and we talked about this from back here. If we had a breakout point, we could come up and have a rally. We just happened to do it earlier. So it was supposed to be a 30-something% move. We had it. It made it a little bit higher than we anticipated, but that's why this number's here. Only because we knew it was about to pump when it was back here. So it never made it all the way to where we thought it could go. It came close. Came very close. So we'll just put that there because that's the past move. And now we're having the breakdown, though. And if you start losing this, 396 is very important. And then if you lose the 2021 uptrend at 35.1, then you got some big problems. Then 19 cents is essentially on deck. So we're in a very, very volatile state with XRP. And we knew for XRP, once we lost this uptrending resistance support line, it was very bearish. And we came through, got rejected, and now we're falling through. The 200-day right now is the 435. So that's the daily time frame. But as we've talked about on Friday, a bearish cross was forming on the daily time frame, and now we're literally within one daily close. If it closes here, we're going to have a daily bearish cross here. So make sure you're paying very, very close attention to this morning. If you want to trade XRP like I do, or your favorite crypto in the USA or abroad, in the video description below and or pinned comments, I've got two great options. No spot fees on the buy and sell, and you can futures trade up to 250x. That's longing and shorting the market. So whether you think it's going up or down, you have a way to attack the market, and that's in the video description below and or pinned comments, and that's BITGET and or MEXC. And then if you want to send some support for the time I put in, this is my 5th update in about the last 20 hours because it's very, very volatile. You can send a donation of Cash App, you can send XRP, or you can join Tom's Army. That's all in the video description below and or pinned comments. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag FUD Assassins. And remember, help one person each and every day. Because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, what the hell is the point of this tremendous journey to 2025? We really need to be together and not separated to do this so that we're not getting bent over the railing. And like I said yesterday, I will continue to say it for the last several weeks and months. If you're watching somebody who's calling this a bull run and not a bear market rally with a traditional short covering, you are watching the wrong social media influencer, and the YouTuber you're watching is going to cost you a lot of money portfolio-wise, and chances are they are only advertising a product and they're telling you what you want to hear so that you will spend your bottom line. The easiest way for them to get you to spend your money is if you think everything's going to oblivion. The bottom line is you're paying them thousands of dollars while you're going bankrupt.